Good morning, my Cancerian friends. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. While I'm shuffling, I would just like to point out, please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest, okay? Don't try and make it fit, as this will lead you to a wrong conclusion. If none of this video resonates naturally, maybe the next one will, and I hope you'll stick around to find out. It is my great pleasure to be here. I love tarot reading. It gives me an enormous sense of connection with, everybody. So, without further ado, what's going on for you? Here we go. Your first card of messages for you. Well, you're certainly contemplating about your life, about a person's situation. Okay, I'm kind of getting that there's more than just you and the person involved. You are trying to be fair with everybody. Okay, but you are in the view that once you make up your mind of who and what to commit to, okay, there's nobody going to persuade you any different. And that doesn't mean you're being stubborn and won't listen to other people. You will listen to other people, but you won't let that sway your judgment. There is a great opportunity here on getting communication coming in. Okay, but to achieve your goals and ambitions, you can expect delays. Okay, so it's a question of, the energy here is not losing faith in yourself, your own capabilities. There could be legal issues involved that's holding the situation up. If you're seeking a divorce or anything like that, you probably have to be very patient in waiting for an answer. Somebody's trying to stop you, make it very difficult for you. Okay, but with strength and determination, you can achieve what you want to achieve. You have been waiting a long time for this opportunity. Okay. And for one of two of you, on getting a deja vu opportunity, it's an opportunity that you missed before for possibly several different reasons. Okay. And the universe is granting you a second chance. I am getting news coming in unexpectedly, which will change your view on life, change your view and get you to reevaluate your situation. Could well be this is somebody from the past. Okay. But what I'm getting for a lot of you, this is nothing to do with the past at all. This is a new adventure. You've perhaps been married, met somebody new, and want to go off in another direction. There's perhaps a wonderful job opportunity. Okay? But whatever this opportunity is, it does entail you leaving behind with a completely different mindset the past. So energetically and spiritually, there is a severance with the past. Yes, it will mean letting go. Okay. Very difficult decision, whether this opportunity is with work and me leaving loved ones behind. But I am getting here news coming in, and there is relocation, so there is a parting of the ways here. But it is kind of a sacrificial energy here. It's giving up your present situation, giving up some past acquaintances, and in particular one. Okay, there has been a lot of conflict in the past. Somebody here is kind of a win at all costs attitude, but you're figuring out ways, finding solutions, and you're turning a loss into a victory. So sacrificing something that you value now will give you something much greater reward later on. That's your way of thinking, and you are striving. Okay, for a lot of you, I am getting relocation at the very least, spending time with a loved one. This may be just taking a holiday, taking a break from work, but I'm getting for a lot of you, this relocation is with definite purpose, with definite reasons. Okay, it's trying to avoid conflict that is the biggest issue here and the biggest challenge. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, somebody who you see as very unpredictable. Okay, but you do see your success elsewhere. You're finally being recognised by somebody, especially, or by your work. Okay, you're being recognised for your own true worth. I'm getting a lot of joy meeting new people in work, meeting new clients and expanding. You're definitely fulfilling your own destiny. Okay, you're going with your intuition. It's very, very strong now. But most of all, you are in full control of your feelings. The past has been a very, very steep learning curve. You have felt like you've been going around in circles with one person in particular and a situation. Okay, but things are finally turning in your favour. Patience is the key here. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, you have met somebody new. You want to pursue that particular avenue. I'm getting, after a long deliberation of posing questions to yourself, am I doing the right thing, etc. You know, is this person right for me? I'm kind of getting there's a sudden acting on a decision that you've been contemplating with more assurance. For some of you, you have been dealing with a player type energy. Okay, this person has treated you more like an option than a priority. Okay, and some of you have basically had enough. The strength and the courage. A lot of you have finally seen the light. You finally had a wake-up call. There is this big desire to be elsewhere. You're certainly detaching from somebody emotionally. Okay, there is a fresh start. You've been assessing the risks. There is a life-changing decision here, and I'm getting that decision is one of permanence. You become less and less interested in a particular situation. For some of you now, you're just plain bored. You're tired of repetitiveness. You're tired of, same old thing. And with a particular person, it always leading back to the same old thing. Yeah, overcoming fear. But most of all, what I'm getting here is there's the determination to see this through the end. Somebody here has not lost faith in you. Justice, you could be dealing with a legal issue. Okay, waiting for a legal decision. As I said, the green light. But most of all, you want to be fair to everybody. There is this question of making plans. Somebody here has definitely been thinking about you and thinking of a way forward. Okay. There's been some very painful endings for you in the past. But with those endings brings new beginning, and each one is a stage, a step closer to your goals, your ambitions. One or two of you, there is somebody here blaming everything on you. Not true. We are not responsible for other people's decisions. At the moment I'm getting, you are lying low. Whatever situation this other person's in, I'm kind of getting there. They've been reluctant to give it up, but they're now in the process of acting finally. But for some of you, it's too little too late, so to speak. It's like you've been waiting so long. I've got two cards here. Definitely relocation for some of you, at the very least taking a holiday. If you're dealing with a player type energy, that person is going to come back in. I'm kind of getting they want to spend some time with you. There's a lot of forgiveness involved in this, and most of all forgiving yourself. But But I'm kind of getting a lot of relief here. Somebody who has the tendency to look on the dark side of things, it's overcoming this and being able to forgive. That will free you off from this situation one way or the other. Doesn't mean you won't go forward with them. It means you'll see them in a very, very different light. There's definitely a different lifestyle change here. Somebody here definitely wants to up their game. For one or two of you, you are dealing with somebody who is very, very impulsive. Yeah, good news coming in. Will require the cooperation of other people, especially some in the legal system. As I say, you want to avoid confrontation with somebody. Okay, but there is also some trust issues. Somebody's coming back into your life and there's some trust issues to be resolved. They perhaps want to meet you in a place to discuss a plan, okay, or to discuss things, to try and put the relationship back on more solid ground. Yeah, leaving somebody behind, moving into much calmer waters. I'll be honest, this is a question. This person could be married, or you could be married, but there is a definite connection there and legal issues involved. You know, despite wanting to be fair with everybody, your temperament is not so extreme. It's much more calm about this through experience. Somebody here will try to hold you back, but seeing the truth about the situation on about yourself and who you truly want and where you want to be with will help answer some of your questions. And then, of course, it's putting your dreams into reality, because what I'm getting here is, for some of you, there's a distance relationship involved here. Yeah, but things are turning in your favour. And I'm kind of getting your life is about to go in a very, very different direction. With this decision, it's a question of not neglecting your own feelings. What I'm getting is, to begin with, but not necessarily forever, somebody willing to commit, but long term. But at the moment, they're only thinking, they live in the moment, but there's quite a big possibility that you two could end up settling down. As I say, it's a question of delays and long hauls. Are you willing to put in the time and effort and keep your faith, so to speak? But there's certainly a question of here, somebody's coming in very changed, dropping old habits. Very, very different to how you've dealt with them before. Thanks very much for watching.